Well, I think the problem here is that what Trump has done is he has empowered the hardliners in Iran. And
what about the hardliners in Saudi and Israel as well?
well, I mean, it's you know, it escalates one to the other, doesn't it? Because the hardliners in Iran, you know, then implement a more confrontational kind of approach to the region. This threatens Israel, threatens Saudi Arabia. They then respond. And actually, I can see now, I think our view is that southern Syria, we will see a new conflict breaking out between Iranian proxies and Israel.
We'll come back to you. Just one for you, Andy, now from me. An anecdote. Abdullah al-Badri, who is a very long-standing Secretary General of OPEC, once said to me, "You do not understand your history if you think OPEC will be disrupted by events between Iran and Saudi, because Iran and Iraq were at war for the best part of the 80s and still managed to sit around the table in Vienna and thrash out common accord." So my question to you is, will OPEC be disrupted by the latest events? Will production and production caps be affected by this?
I think it's hard to believe that there won't be some gamesmanship the next time that we gather in Vienna in June.
So we're late June, aren't we? Third week of
June?
Yeah,
late June. Bijan Zanganeh, the Iranian oil minister, has been a good corporate citizen as far as OPEC's concerned the last couple of years. But, you know, I remember back, you know, the last decade when he was previously oil minister, and his relationship with Ali Naimi at the time was quite frosty, and the Iranians caused the Saudis at that time quite a lot of problems, and you know, could we go back to that? Is it really in their interest now to sign up to a Saudi-led Russian deal to extend these cuts? Of course, you know, the high oil price suits Saudi Arabia. They need oil higher for the Aramco IPO if they want to get that valuation. The Crown Prince needs higher oil prices for all his economic reforms. The Iranians, you know, they can probably now think, well, we'll play the long game and play hardball here.
Every country will look at this now and they will have to weigh up whether their security interests trump their economic interests or vice versa. And I think key among those will be China and Russia. Is it clear at this stage that China and Russia will observe the restrictions that the Americans intend to reimpose here, or Russia will continue to take Iranian oil, China will continue to take Iranian oil, and Trump will get a metaphorical two fingers from two big chunks of the world?
I mean, there's probably going to be a waiting game to start with to see, you know, how the US goes about imposing those sanctions. But, you know, in light of, you know, the threats of trade wars and that kind of thing, poor relations between Russia and the US, I would be surprised if they do abide by these sanctions.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.